We here again.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Let's go.
let's talk about it.
Let's go. It's ready to rock the block of the gossip, ready to lock and load. Letting the truth be told. So check out this episode, hitting you with the raw facts of who we getting it all cracked. If you ain't got the knowledge of the sweet spots,
Oh, man.
call it love, they quick to scream, pull up, fool. Not some goals in the old school park inside your living room. Truth be breaking the news for the sake of raising the kids, changing everything. Stay tuned, let's talk boxing. No job, no gossip. You want the facts, get it first.
From Bernie the Boxer.
The mother podcast trash, the never be hotter. It's spreading rules, still in the news for power.
Come on. You're lying to yourself. You gotta eat, sleep to understand. If you ain't, then you in it. Not them dudes popping, man. Who can be who, doing what in the sport? Felt the pain from the brain brawls in the ropes, but we're accolades, even though what they report is false. Listen, dog, all your favorite fighters' belts coming off, and they coming home with us. Disagree to log on. Oh,
no job, no gossip. You want the facts, get it first.
From Bernie the Boxer.
The mother podcast.
Yeah.
It's spreading rumors, fools, still in the news for power.
You know it. To the Bernie the Boxer podcast show. Ooh, we cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded, man. Like I said, you know who it is. It's yours truly, it's Bernie the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? Come on, man. Appreciate my boy Steve Penn, man, for that lovely, entertaining introduction song. So true, so true. Appreciate everybody in the chat. I'm starting from the bottom to the top. I'm going with Mr. Gumbo. I got Still with all the hands up. Mr. Brooks 83. Warren Lowe. Fresh Press 402. Jesky. I see I got my boy Red is Good over here, man. Get well soon, champ. Appreciate you for tuning in. I got Sketch Rants, one of my guys who keep always fussing with me, keep me on my toes, bothering me, trolling me, as you say. Akeem the Great. Appreciate you, family. Yeah, man. Come on now. He says Nebraska, baby. Akeem the Great, Nardy Cash, Babyface Nelson, Shady Slim. Okay, and we got our sponsor, StreamYard, for doing the boys show today. Okay, what's good, man? You know who it is. It's yours truly, man. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah, man. Okay, so like I say, you know I came in. It's $2 Tuesday, baby. Come on. I can't tell you when I'm going to do it, but when I do, I'm going to do it, baby. Like I say, come on. I went Sunday. I didn't go Sunday, man. You know, I've been going Sunday for the last couple of weeks. And I kind of wanted to give it a break, man. I wanted to get my thoughts together and see how I wanted to come. So I thought I'd turn it up on a Tuesday. You know, it's going up on a Tuesday. Yeah, with the Bernie the Boxer, man. So how's everybody, man? Like I say, whoo-wee. Long day. I didn't cut the grass. I didn't went to work. I didn't went to the gym. Man, come on. I done cleaned up the house. Now I'm talking boxing. My fella, what he say? He said, Bernie, a man of many talents. Kevin Gates said, I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired. I understand him. I felt him when he said that, boy, and I just named off 6 of them that I just did today. Did I or did I not? Okay. So like I say, I wanted to talk about the most emotional state of boxing. I know we're going to get to the other stuff that happened. Boy, I tell you, I already know. Hold on. I want to talk about the emotional state of boxing. We was going to get to that. Like I say, I want to come off from my last show. You know, I gave a super shout out to all the fighters that fought last weekend on our show when we fought down there at where was we had the show at? I can't remember where we had the show at, but we had a lovely show down in Lincoln. Okay, like I say, and I forgot one of my guys, hence my title, Raul. I can't remember his name. Achivera. Lord bless him. I don't know, but Raul, man, I want to give him super shout out to Raul. Made a comeback after being off maybe a year or two. Probably had 5-6 fights, and boxing brought him back. Here's my title. You know, why are we so emotional? You know, boxers, you go through ups, downs. Seem like more than everybody. You know, and I'm speaking for myself. You know, and boxing. Like I said, it brings out so many different emotions in you, and you have so many in and out of the ring. But I want to give a super shout out to him. I didn't recognize what he did. He got I think he knocked the guy out and, come back up for 2 years. I know he was battling some personal situations, you know, which we all seem to do. And boxing cures it, you know, like I say, got lost 25, 30 pounds, looking tremendous shape, you know, feeling you could see his confidence brooding. And he came in the gym today after taking a couple of days off. And, you know, so I want to give him a super shout out. You know, we seen Danny Garcia. I didn't watch the fight. I forget what happened. I didn't watch the fight. I was doing something else. But anyway, I did watch the highlights and I did watch the post interview. And man, you know, it's emotional. Oh man, it brought tears in my eyes almost, you know. And I want to say, you know, like I say, boxing's really emotional, you know, and it coming from a fella from his standpoint, you know, being a world champion, being in the public's eye for such a long time, you know, top ranked amateur, different things of that nature. And then coming off, you know, really was a one-sided fight against Errol Spence. You know, he lost that fight against Errol Spence. I think he received a lot of flack for not letting his hands go. And, you know, never seen Danny Garcia never dominated like that. You know, he almost had his case with Sean Porter where some of those fights he could have won in those close fights. But I do believe he lost to Mauricio Herrera. And for a fact, I know he lost to Mauricio Herrera and Lamont Peterson. But, you know, in those other fights, you know, with Sean Porter, which was seen as a more high-profile fight, Keith Thurman, which is a more high-profile fight, you know, he was in tooth and nail with those guys. So, you know, like I say, man, come on, living that high life and then taking a beating like he did against Spence, you know, almost like I say, you know, he beat him still. Danny didn't let his hands go, you know, so maybe he was down on his luck about that, feeling down about that. What he said, being a dad, you know, your kids look at you as like superhero, and you know, they read the newspapers and hear things, and people say things to them, and you know, can get to you. So it's just so many different facets that you have to deal with, especially being in the public eye. And I felt them, but you know, like I say, so why are boxers so emotional? You know, I don't want to name names, but I had a fighter come in the gym, and you know, a very emotional fighter, you know, a good fighter, a strong fighter, but like I say, you know, very emotional fighter, you know, and we had a little talk about some things, and it brought to my attention, you know, when you say emotional, you know, some fighters you can yell at, some fighters you can't, you know, you have to deal with everybody different, you know, almost like people, but especially fighters, because they so you know, I mean, a fighter is crazy. I mean, when he's getting ready for a fight, I mean, he can be grouchy, he can be, you know, I mean, anything is wrong, you know, can mess him up. You know, you see the fighters, they get in the ring. One, he got to put his left leg in first. He got to roll through the ropes twice. This fella got to touch this thing. You know, I used to have to touch the ring post when I sparred every time, you know, different things that fighters got to go through, you know, tics, phobias, and different things like that a fighter go through, you know, so you know, you can see the emotion all in them. You know, you can see, you know, we have crazy anyway. You know, we ain't got it all screws loose. Plus, who want to go in there and fight and beat on somebody you don't know? Don't have no reason. You got to find a reason to be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we ain't got all our marbles anyway. But anyway, okay, so that's the show, the title. If you want to call in and talk about it, you know, give me a call, 402-686-6529. Appreciate everybody in chat. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. You know, speaking on last week, like I say, I didn't go this week. You know, we had Mo Hooker fight this week, fought Blair Cobb, who's an entertaining fighter, in and out of the ring. You know, I didn't really see him, but I know he throws weird punches from all angles. And, you know, he has a personality, to say the least. But, you know, I didn't get to watch the fight. I'm not a DAZN subscriber, and actually, I just missed it by just a little bit, and I hate to say that, but I missed it just by just a little bit. But from what I seen, you know, the Mo, he got dropped a couple of times, and you know, things happen. But I think he ended the fight well. From what I was told, he ended the fight well, and it just be like that. It's just you know, things go happen in boxing. You know, is it over for Mo? No. You know, I don't think Mo looked like he's past it. You know, I think he needs to probably, you know, get his discipline together a little bit more. You know, I see he missed weight. So, but, you know, that things happen too. You know, we had a Miss Stacy who was like a mother figure to him. We know he lost Miss Stacy, you know, just dealing with life, like Danny said. You know, things happen. But it really is truly no excuse because everything that you do, you signed up for this, and you have to put those things aside. Just like I said, you're going to go beat the hell out that guy for no reason. You got to make up a reason to beat him, so that ain't no excuse. You have to do what you have to do, just like all of us. When you clock in, wherever you got to go, you got to do what you got to do. And it's only so many times people gonna take. It's only you before you point out. What he said? He said you're on thin ice and you about to fall in. But like I say, Mo's a fighter, as you've seen that. Dropped 2 times in the first 3 rounds, and he battled back. I read something on Blair Cobb. I read a quote from him, and like he said, he was tall, he was rangy, he could box, he could punch. So that was a feather in Blair Cobb's cap, given the fact that he just got stopped. His momentum got stopped. He got knocked out. All the antics that he's been doing, and that can humble a fighter real tough. It can humble him, and I think he was humbled by that. I think he was behind. Sometimes you read your own hype, you believe your own press clippings, and that could be your undoing. Hence Joe Louis when he got knocked out by Max Schmeling, and so, anyway, but I wish Mo all the best going forward. I still would love to work with him. I still love him as a fighter. And, I wish Blair Cobb going up, that was a good win, beat a former world champion, probably his best opponent to date, and coming off a knockout loss, says something about him, because Mo, was coming off a tough fight against Virgil Ortiz, where I believe that was our last fight. I can't remember if we won or if we fought over that, but I think we had a tough fight with Virgil Ortiz. We was going in with our hand toe up. And anyway, Mo went in there and put on a hell of a fight then too. So, like I say, Gotti lost a couple in a row and he came back. Gotti was losing back to back. But he had a punch and he came back. So I ain't gonna count Mo out. I ain't count no fighters out until they say they done. You understand? It's only over when the fat lady sings. So when he say that, then I believe him. Okay, so like I say, appreciate everybody in the chat. Slim Slady, Babyface Nelson, Nardy Cash. I think he one of my trollers too, though. Boy, I see my trollers being here, boy. Then they hit me on Instagram. They hit me they gonna hit me later and they gonna talk stuff to me, but that's okay. Say if you ain't getting hated on, you ain't doing nothing right. Okay. So like I said, I see my boy Red in the chat, man. I want y'all to send him all the well wishes. Red been he's an athlete, a career athlete. He's one of the top trainer, one of the trainers for pound for pound king Bud Crawford. He was my trainer. And, one of my best friends, my brother. So, like I say, send him some well wishes, man. The kid been down kind of on crutches, kind of chilling in a vulnerable state right now. But, Red, I understand, but he been kicking back watching fights. So, we've been talking about that. I think we was watching Michael Moore versus Evander Holyfield. Different fighters that you don't always watch. Mayweather's our go-to, Shane, different fighters, the best, But you got to give those guys a little bit of time too, and you learn little things. Like I say, is watching George Foreman versus Jerry Cooney. Jerry Cooney, promising heavyweight before he got stopped by Larry Holmes in a dramatic and a scintillating fight. A lot of racial overtones in that fight. But I think he showed he was worthy of fighting for the championship in that fight. But anyway, like I say, George Foreman got a hold to him in his comeback. And, Red said he walked up on him almost like Jersey Joe Wildcat and slid up on him. So, oh, man, now I got to go watch it now. Because, I like the small guys. I watch 47 on down, and that started with Pete. Other than that, I'm watching 20, 30 on down, 35 on down. I like them small guys, And so I want y'all to give my boy, send all his condolences on his Instagram, send all that well wishes, get better, champ, all that good stuff. You understand? Okay, so what else new? So we're going to talk to some more stuff, man. Like I say, I've been getting, call in, you feel free to call in 402-686-6529. Jesky 22, Fresh Press 402. What it do, man? So like I say, what else is new? Everybody's calling me. Keep saying this same old thing about the fight. Like I tell them this. A fella called me today. Mr. Gumbo, shout out to you. Appreciate you. Gumbo called me like, I love people. I love talking about the fights and everything like that. But I'm sick of talking about this fight. I don't want to talk about too much about this fight unless it happened, you know. So Dan Raphael went out and put out something that the fight's gonna happen on this day or this day, but that don't mean nothing. Everybody calling me says, "Is this true? Is this true?" Listen, that don't even make sense to print. You understand? That don't even make sense to print if it ain't true. Don't nobody need to care about if we think and when and how. They already said that. We don't need to know that. You understand? I don't know, man. Come on. Like I said, you will never get that from me. You know, I was gonna say, will it happen? Will it or will it not happen? To be or to be? That's not the question. Is that the question? That's gonna name the title of my show. But I said, no, I ain't even gonna give that no credence. Like I say, I'll talk about the emotional state of boxing, which I want to do. Like I said, I want to give a super shout out to my boy Raul. You know, keep doing what you're doing. You know, it bring you out the depths. You know, they say fighters come from some of the lowest rungs. Well, I don't. You know, shit. Most people that make it to the top, they come from the lowest runs because, you know, they know what it's like to feel the bottom and they don't want to go there. You know, it hurts their heart. It disgusts them to be at that situation. You know, whether when I was coming up, you know, my mom, she was a struggling single parent. You know, my father was around here and there, but she was a struggling single parent. You know, we had to go to the pawn shop. You know how embarrassing that was? Going to pawn television. You know, she got to borrow money from friends and different things like that, you know, man. Oh man, like I say, you know, so I want to make a success, you know, whatever that is. If you read, according to Miss Lionel's, one of the great cooks, soul food cooks, in this town, you know, which we call Omaha, Nebraska, you know, down here in the heart of the ghetto, Miss Lionel's Southern Delights, you know, when you come, go ahead and look her up. But like I say, she had this plaque on her wall. It says, they said I couldn't make it without success. So I kept going. Something to that effect. They said I couldn't make it without success. So I kept going, you know. So it is like whatever success it is to you, you know, like I say, you get yourself out that situation, you know, and when you come from that, usually, like I say, those be the most poor people, you know, come out and make it. So, you know, like I say, boxing, oh man, it can do tremendous wonders for you. It took, what's the fella's name? He was a pimp. Adonis Stevenson was a pimp. Man, a hoe boss. That's what Midge would call him. He was a hoe boss. He went from a hoe boss to the light heavyweight champion of the world, the light heavyweight champion of the world. You understand? So, like I say, listen, you know, was a leg breaker for the bar, but he became heavyweight champ. Benny Leonard was a poor Jew. So was Barney Ross, you know, 3-division world champion, you know, was a poor Jew, you know, but they made it up, you know. Tyson, like I said, you know what he do, came all the way from the bottom, you know, and yours are truly, you know, Bud Crawford, man. Come on, man. You know, we ain't had nothing. What? Come on. Ooh-wee. Boy, look at us now. Look at him now. Oh, man, got his own street. Take care of the family, bought them all new cars, went to the store, bought everybody a car, bought grandma a car, and grandma don't even drive. Oh, must be nice. Oh, good Lord, boy, I swear to God. So like I said, you know, boxing is it can do wonders for you, you know, and man, come on, it can turn you around just in life. You know, we used to have you know, lawyers come, you know, we got a lawyer right now that comes in and trains that used to fight, you know, get his stress out, you know, get his thoughts together, you know, keep his faculties right, get his mind right. You know, life is tough, you know. So like, you know, and boxing is tough. Jim Lemley said this, and life is essentially a fight. You understand? Ooh, wait, come on. That's how they correspond. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to get to some questions, man. Hit the line, 402-686-6529. Now we're going to get into some nonsense. We're going to talk about some stuff because I wanted to say it, but I didn't want to say it. Slim Shady says, why did Spence leave Texas and go to Arizona when he knew Bud was going to be at the Mo Hooker fight? I'm going to tell you like this. Because he's stupid. He's silly. Like I say, that motherfucker ain't no star. Lord bless him, he can fight. But the motherfucker still don't get it. He still don't get it. Show up to the goddamn fight and say something to Crawford. You ain't got to insult him. Goddamn. Say something to pump the damn fight up. Be there. Fuck. Just in the Get to him and say something. The man come to your town. Now listen, like I say, I'm not coming from a place of malice. I'm talking about publicity. I'm talking about publicity. I'm talking about showmanship. You ain't got to go call the man out his name. Y'all can be talking and shaking hands and can't wait for the fight to be signed. That's all I'm saying. I mean, goddamn, if you want to talk a little playful, have a little playful interaction, be my guest. All it's going to do is make for more clicks and views and make the fight more juicy. But where this man go? To Arizona. I don't know. Listen, you know, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know. Somebody else said that. I don't know. I follow him on Instagram too. I don't know if I seen it or not. I don't even know. I can't think about that. But like I say, that was the wrong thing. Stop doing what you're doing. All right, who I got calling me? See, I'm talking. Let me talk first. Go ahead. You reached the Bernie Boxer Show. Go ahead. Come on, baby. I got New York in the house. Go ahead, New York. New York, New York.
What's up, man?
Go ahead.
What's going on, man?
Who I got on the line, man?
Yo, this Raheem, King Raheem.
Oh, King Ryan. Appreciate you, family. Go ahead.
I'm showing love, G. Showing love. I appreciate you, G. Word. And you know, been watching boxing since Tyson fought Spinks.
Okay, nice.
You know what I mean, Crawford, my favorite fighter, G. My favorite fighter, man. Word up, man.
Nice.
So he doing it, G. He doing it, man. Pound number one right now.
Yes, sir.
Man, I can't wait. I want to go to Vegas to see this fight, G. You ain't hear no words yet, G.
Like I say, man, come on now. And like I tell somebody else, they asking me, telling me they ain't going to tell nobody. Well, people always say that. Not that I'm saying that they are, but listen, you know, I wouldn't trade myself in for that. You know, if I could tell you, I could tell you, but I couldn't tell you, you know, and obviously still ain't nothing on because ain't nobody saying nothing. You know, that man got 2 different dates. They did. Dan Raphael got 2 different dates. Listen, I wouldn't even print that as a journalist. I wouldn't even print that as a journalist because you can't say who said it. Now, if he said Stephen Espinoza or he talked to Al Heyman or he said something like that, maybe that might say, because then you can name your source. But just talking about sources said that that don't make no sense. So you know, like I was talking about the Earl. Is that it? Is that it?
Well, yeah, bro. You know, I mean, just give you a shout out, bro. You know, I respect, man.
Man, King Raheem, man, I appreciate you, family.
I'm just gonna keep doing your thing, man. I'm supporting you all day long, man.
Love New York.
Love.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, like I say, appreciate him. You know, be there to support the fight. Be there to pump up the fight. You know, that's all it took, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. You know, I don't understand. Why would the man be out of town in the fight, not be at the fight? Pump the fight. I don't care if you were saying sign the contract. I'm gonna give you whatever you want. Just fight me. Say something. Entertain the people. It's the Bernie the Boxer Show. Go ahead.
What's up, Bernie?
Who
It's your boy Mondo. I'm calling from Mexico.
Man, I see that. Mexico. Viva la Mexico. Go ahead.
Hey, you know, I was raised out there in Omaha, Nebraska, on the south side.
Okay.
I got deported, but I definitely rock with, you already know, with Crawford 100%.
Yes, sir.
I just want that fight. I just want to see the fight. I want to see Crawford shut everybody up. I'm just tired of all these Spanish dudes. They always talking about, hey, he making money. He ain't making money, man. Bud making money.
Yeah.
Bud making the money. Come on, man. They be playing.
Okay.
But I just want to see Terrence just give it to him already, man. So much talk on their side.
Yes, sir. Well, appreciate you, man. Enjoy yourself down there in Mexico.
Oh, definitely, man, Bernie. Shout out, man, to the foe dudes.
Love.
You know.
Yes, sir. South side. Okay. All right, let me see. What else? Let me say. What else he say? Bayfield Nutt said Bernie told that line as nigga from Jiggy Howdy partner. She had me done. Did I say that? I'm burnt out, boy. Like my boy John said, I'm liable to say anything. Dirty Cat, same reason Bud didn't go to the Ugas fight at all. Well, the Ugas fight, he was still a roadblock. You know, all right, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Sees Bud should just fight Virgil. I wouldn't, you know, I would have loved to see us take a fight in between that fight. You know, I don't think no monkey don't stop no show. But you know, Bud obviously in the works with it. So you know, we just have to sit back and wait on the things to happen. You know, he wants to get this out the way too. You know, and if you know, probably taking a fight give them more reason to try to avoid the fight, try to keep away from the fight. Right now, there's no roadblocks. You know, we got Enos coming up. You know, he's a mandatory. You know, they got Stanionis. Is I think he's almost WBA mandatory. It's some of those. It's one of those. Some of there. So you know, we got to get this show going because pretty soon them belts are gonna be getting snatched. People are gonna be throwing them in the trash for for different reasons. And you know, it ain't gonna be for all the marbles, and that's what we want. Scans rants, leave me alone. But I talk to you, boy. You know I know how to talk. Appreciate you. Red is good. Oh, man, you know, that's my boy, man. I'm trying to tell you, boy, I love Red, boy. That's a bad dude, man. That's a bad dude on the ones and twos. Literally, you understand? On the mic, on the 1-2s, on the DJ side, and literally on the ones and twos. Almost had to bank somebody. Fresh Prince says, same rules of Arrow ran out the building when Sean got stopped. That motherfucker don't, how he can't be popular because the motherfucker don't know how to sell a goddamn fight. He's supposed to be, he the motherfucker, and he ain't selling the goddamn fight. They putting him, the top motherfucker, the motherfucker still don't know how to sell a goddamn fight. Still don't know how to sell it. Ain't talking about, you know that's propaganda. The man don't know how to sell a goddamn fight. He can't say one fucking word. He talk all that shit behind his back, but can't say nothing to his face. He can't keep his publicity people, the motherfuckers that's with him, that telling him he all this and sees a fucking star and they ain't prepping him. They ain't giving him no speech coaches. They ain't telling him shit. Goddamn. Somebody could have called him on the phone and said something. Goddamn, he could have left a message on the damn Jumbotron or something. Fuck. God damn, I swear to God, that boring motherfucker ain't worth 2 cents. Bud been selling the goddamn fight. Shit, that motherfucker ain't selling no goddamn fight. Why won't I take the easy route? And that's y'all champion. Why wouldn't I? Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You know, Joe Louis knocked out Max Schmeling for the second time, and then he went on the bum of the month club. All right. I digress. I wanted to talk about a couple more things in boxing. Let me see. What was that? I wanted to, what did I say? I forgot. Let me think about it. Shim said, Shady Slim says, bring Spence versus Crouch in Nebraska Memorial Stadium 90. Okay, sounds good. In other news in boxing, now I'll talk about this. We just gonna have a good time. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Steele, Terrell McGee, Raheem Ross, Lou Collazo. You understand? I seen something on the WBC gonna rank Jake Paul or something like that. And he said that I read a thread and he said that social media is a phenomenon. Well, I agree that it's a phenomenon, but it's not a boxing phenomenon. You know, just because you're a social media star don't make you, we got people like, okay, let's see. The Transformer, Troy Isley, an Olympian, fighting real boxers, knocking people out for real. A national champion 3 times. Because he ain't white, because he don't talk a whole lot of stuff, he don't deserve a ranking. Hell, Keyshawn Davis, silver medalist. He only had, 4 fights? He don't deserve, that's same as Jake Paul. Blow Jake Paul out of water in every fucking category. But he don't get no ranking? Man, come on. Like I said, that shit is organized, corrupt, nonsense. The fighters keep holding on to them damn belts, and that ain't gonna never make you. The belt don't make it. It's a symbol. It's a symbol, but it's your face card. It's your face card. That shit don't matter. You can wear any fucking hat you want. They still know who you is, the face card. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It don't matter what it is. Barack Obama could have had the fucking crown jewel on. That wasn't gonna make him the king of England. He gonna be the president of the United States. That's all it is to it. Like I say, I don't understand. So, the WBC, they said, how could he even say that? It's sickening and make you kind of want to throw up just to hear him talking like that. To say that Jake Paul deserves a rank. What rank you gonna rank him? 100? He definitely can't get top 25. I'm almost fucking certain that it's 25 motherfuckers ahead of him. Got to be. He ain't whooped nobody. Nate Robinson? Or who? Oh man, come on. Like I said, I'm not one for all the nonsense. If we're gonna talk, we're gonna debate some things, it's gonna be something real. I don't want no gossip and nonsense and phoniness in there. And that's one of the phoniest shit you can do. They already pay you to skip the rankings. They already do that shit. They already take you from nothing. They, like I say, they was gonna make Ugas fight Stanionis or some shit like that after beating Manny Pacquiao. The WBA. What the kind of hell in the shit is that? You understand? They were gonna take the WBA so trash. They had this thing on Boxing Voice talking about Tank and the world. That motherfucker ain't won shit but one championship. Now, like I say, I don't think it's him that's saying that, but everybody else talking about he's a super champion. WBA, somebody tell he ain't been no super champion in nothing. But the IBF, he ain't won no world championship since then. Like I say, the interim regulars, that shit don't count. The Ring Magazine, that shit don't count. If you ain't the super champion, which is one champion, if you a regular interim, all that shit, the Ring Magazine don't count that. Ring Magazine, you can't pay for your ranking, not that I know of. You understand? You got to earn your status in the Ring Magazine rankings to get the Ring Magazine championship, which is a more dignified championship. As you know, it's the first championship. And like I say, if you in the with the right promoter, they grease and palms, you can get your fighter moved up there. But in the ring, hell no. You understand? So that was just some news going on. So I want to talk about that. I want to shame them. I think if this was the Breakfast Club, they call themselves Boxing Voice called themselves the Breakfast Club of boxing, and I think they should have gave him they should have been the donkey of the day. They should have been the donkey of the day. WBC should be donkey of the day. I don't give a fuck about Brandon. They got a nice belt. So fucking what? They got a nice belt, but it's worth trash. It don't mean a fucking thing. That stupid ass belt don't mean shit. They got 4 of them. They gave that fella that Canelo had that was gonna fight the African guy. He had 4 fucking belts. You can't tell me why he got 4 damn belts. He didn't lose that belt 4 times and win it back. Why the fuck he got 4 fucking belts? The WBC, they even giving coaches fucking belts. I mean, Lord bless them. I think that's all right because they don't look like the championship. But damn, man, like I say, so fighters, we need to step up. Just like the American people need to step up for different things that's not being right. We need to the fighters need to come up. Build your own fucking union. Do something else and stick it to them guys. Like I say, Tank leading away. He don't give a damn about no fucking belt. He's a pay-per-view seller. Shit, he don't give a fuck about that. You coming to see Tank knock somebody out, you don't give a fuck about no belt around his waist. And he know that. Come on. All right. Okay, I got Boxing Lady Sevilla. What's up, Bernie? Detroit is in the house. Okay, so speaking of other things in boxing, I want to give a super shout. I want to give a personal apology to my girl Michaela Mayer. She's a unified champion in Ring Magazine, junior lightweight women's champion. She's finna fight undefeated. I think she's undefeated. Alicia Baumgartner coming off a sensational title defense and a title win over in England versus Terry Harper to win the WBC championship. And they're going to link for 3 portions of the championship. I think they have an IBF, the WBC, and it's the IBO. We wanted that. Bud wanted that, the IBO, which I don't recognize the IBO, but she's the IBO and WBC. That's Baumgartner. Michaela Mayer's the IBF and WBO champion and Ring Magazine champion. Well, anyway, I just want to give her a shot, just cause, I love boxers. I'm not one to throw shade or try to down a boxer, unnecessarily. And, I don't feel no reason to cause a beef with a boxer. I didn't want to get in that beef. I made a comment on that post, and if she took that way, I want to apologize to her. I'm definitely on your side. I work with you closely. We have a personal relationship, and I believe in your talent. I think you are the best 130 pounder in the world right now. And like I say, I wanted to say this, when I put the praying hands up, first, I'm a man of God. I want you to know that. And I'm coming from a place of love. I'm coming from a place of love. If I'm upset at you, you ain't going to get that, but I'm coming from a place of love, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be here on YouTube, I'm coming from a place of love. And I think that it's a tremendous, y'all going to put on a tremendous show over there in England. I think it's an all women's card. And again, at the same time, honest, you're gonna have rivalries. Y'all gonna talk a little stuff. You got to get your blood pumping. But at the end of the day, it's a brother, it's a womanhood in that situation is that we're talking about now. And men don't get in women business. That's just terrible. Men don't do that. So I don't care if it's boxing or not. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. But like I say, I think it's a tremendous event coming up. Shout out to everybody on the card. I don't have no personal beef with nobody. I am siding with Michaela Mara. I'm looking for her to win. She is the favorite in my book, and I'm biased that I want her to win, but I'm not taking away nothing from Baumgartner as well. She traveled all the way to England, which Mo Hooker did, which Bud Crawford did, which Timothy Bradley did. A couple other fighters did, cross that pond to win that championship. Again, that's no slight task. So, I just want to give him a super shout out. I want to give a public apology to my girl. Anybody that was offended by that. I want to give a public apology to Keyshawn and Shakur. I don't know what they seen or what they heard or whatever, but in the context of my conversation, I wasn't downing their accomplishments. Winning a silver medal is nothing to sneeze at. But in talking to both of those guys, and maybe it could have just been ego. I don't want to say they dismissed it, but again, like I say, second, I don't want to, what is second place? I want to win first, but overall, it's a tremendous accomplishment. If you watch my interview, then you heard, of course, I said that I'm not at the situation. I'm trying to make my point. And like I said, I think I made my point. But anyway, I want to just issue a public apology. I don't mind. I don't have no problem apologizing. Like I say, fighters are very emotional, and I don't, you know what I mean? So, and sensitive. So I don't want to rub no feathers too wrong if I don't have to, and I didn't mean that. So I just want to clear that up. You understand? Okay. Marion Brown, what's good? So we're going to talk some more stuff. He says, Bernie, what's good? What you think of T.O. going to do at 140? I think he can do well. I didn't think that he fought a bad fight against Cambosa. I think he let his emotions get ahead of him. Again, let his emotions get more of him, and you have to control your emotions. Which, like I say, if I want to, Mayweather's a very good master of controlling his emotions. But I always harken back to Jack Johnson, a fighter who controlled his emotions. Out in the public at least. Nobody can do it all alone. Sometimes you're going to lash out, you're going to leash out. And on those occasions it did. Ali did. He used to get at Boondini Brown. We got all type of venting what tactics fighters have. But damn, what the fuck was I saying? I forget. I swear to God. I forget. I was going on so much. Fuck. Damn. I forgot what I was saying. I apologize. Hold on, what'd he say? Let me go back to my question. Okay, Teofimo about the emotional. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't think he fought a bad fight. I think 35 was killing him. And I think 140, I'll be looking at the Josh Taylor fight. I think, they both signed with Top Rank. And, let's see how he's going to look in this fight. But they say the more you talk, the less it means, And a fighter like that, they kept talking and keep, what he say, he think he's the best of his era and all. Come on, bro. You ain't that. You ain't that, given it the fact that, like I say, you can't even control your emotions, So, I just wanted to point that out. I don't know what he's going to do, but I think he's a modest talent. I don't think he's a knockout ballpark talent, I don't want to those knockouts. Richard Comey was a great win. The Lomachenko was a great win, but he didn't finish strong. If I want to have a knock on him. Did he make a title defense? I don't even think he made a title defense. It was just to Cambosis. So he didn't even have a chance to shine at all to, really defend the championship, really enjoy the championship. So I don't know what he's going to do at 140, but like I say, the more you talk, the less it means. And I think he's kind of in that boat as so much as Ryan Garcia. Postman says, Bud about to knock Smith's mouthpiece out. Ain't he? Boy, I tell you, I was just saying, we're going to beat him to death. I promise you, we're going to beat him to death. Spence a hell of a fighter. We're going to beat him to death. Postman said, I heard Spence left Dallas. He knew Bud was gonna be there. He knew Bud was gonna be there, and he knew Bud was gonna say something to him. He knew Bud was gonna say something to him because that's how he get out. That's how he get out. You understand? He was gonna go say something to that man. He was definitely gonna at least go shake his hand. Go say, he was definitely gonna go say something to him. And Spence don't want that. Spence, for whatever they keep saying, the man ain't nobody scared of nobody. And I don't believe that he's truly scared of that man. But if any man haunted his dreams, it's Terrence Crawford. If any man haunts his dreams, it's Terrence Crawford. Tax said Spence ran out the city when he heard in his own hometown. Bud ran the man out of his own hometown. In his own hometown, boy. He said, what he said on Harlem Nights? He said, God bless the champ. And he's a wonderful human being. Oh my God. Ran him out his own hometown. And that's y'all champ. Get out of here. Y'all should have been waiting at the airport on Bud. Y'all should have been waiting with picket signs. Y'all should have been waiting to, man, come on. What? Oh my God. Sad. And y'all from Texas. What a disappointment. Okay, True Gritter 42 says, Bernie, what's good? What's the move for the home team, fam? I can't say. Bayfield's Nelson, what he say? Dan don't know shit. Okay. What else I wanted to say? MD. How would he say? B, I almost missed you. Boy, we was working today. Boy, we was slinging that asphalt. Boy, we was slinging it. We was slinging that asphalt. We were slinging that Black Rock. Ooh-wee. Better for me. Black Rock. Okay. Boy, that's a hell of a name. Aspialidocious. I don't know, but he says, what up, though? Appreciate you. Mike says, Reverend Red. That's him. Red is good. Say, love, B. Show you right. C. Mazzo. What's good, mama? Big Demons. No aerosexuals allowed. Didn't he act like a woman with that? Let him run him out of his own hometown. His own hometown. No way. No way, no how over here. New Media Today says USA Boxing. Good talk. Hey, like I say, hit me up. I don't know if you somebody reached out to Mr. Gumbo, I think. Hit me up, baby. You know I can talk boxing all day long. Big Texas ATX Cletus says, Big Demon only. Oh man, come on. Where was your champion at? Where was your champion at? You should scold him. Tell him, why would he leave you like that? Made y'all look bad down there. Texas ain't worth nothing. We gonna come step all over. You know these boots were made for walking? Yeah, we gonna step all over Texas. Yep, all over. Big boots walking all over your town, boy. Don't even worry about it. We coming to invade you like Godzilla, breathing fire. Don't even worry about it. Show you right. It's coming. And all y'all gonna be missing too, because that's how Texas is. A bunch of punks down there in Texas. Texas ain't worth nothing. Y'all ride horses for no reason. Ain't no cowboys down there. Bunch of cowgirls down in Texas. And the leading cowgirl down there left town when the real sheriff showed up with a big badge on him. Said pound for pound, best fighter in the world. Bud Crawford on him. And he was gone. Star bigger than Texas. And where he was at. Oh, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to hear nothing else from you Spencinator bums. I don't want to hear nothing. Boy, what is these names? I don't know. Would you like to see, who would you like to see on the undercard, Bernie? Well, undercard be a good fight. I would love to see, like I said, to be honest, I would love to see, man, I would stack them up. I would stack them top fight. I would say, what's the next weight? What's the next thing on down? I would say you're going to have Keyshawn versus Frank Martin on there. I think that's a very intriguing fight. I think, they ain't too far apart. I think that's would be a good fight. Two young studs. Keyshawn really the goods. This other fella just got a lot of hype because he with Spence. Keyshawn was going to go no matter who he was because, again, he was top in the country, silver medalist, gold medal favorite. You know what I'm saying? Lost that fight by hair and all that other stuff. So Frank Martin, I did like the way he knocked that boy out, though. I did like the way he looped that shot on that boy like Lennox Lewis did when he knocked out Rockmine. I did like the way he looped that shot, almost like what Ali called it, Jack Johnson called it an anchor punch almost. I did like the way he did that. But now we talking about accolades. Like I say, he got a lot of hype coming from Errol Spence, and I ain't gonna be mad at the way he doing that. He showing, at least making it true for now. But we got star power, man. We got DB3 in the building, man. The best, man. Keyshawn Davis, ooh, sweet. And he's sharp when he fight too. He look good when he do it. Oh my God. So, like I say, I would like to see that fight. Hell, man. I like to see Fulton, man. I ain't gonna stop. I like to see Fulton and Reese Halim on that fight. If Reese Halim get past Mike Plania, who his career, good fighter, 22-pounder. He beat Josh Greer, in an upset fight. Showed who he was. Came to the national stage. Ain't really been seen since. But he gonna fight Reese Halim, who I think who's on a tear right now. Might be getting a little stale. He was looking real sharp, but they delaying that championship shot from him all the way from I forgot he's from Michigan somewhere, but Reese Halim, he about to fight that plane, and I'm sure the next he got to get a shot. Reese Halim get this fight, he got to get shot. So like I say, Lord willing, if he to get that fight, I would like to see them on the undercard. I like to see that. Hell, I wouldn't even mind seeing some small guys, making up, 115 pounders or, something like that, get it in. I would kind of, I would try to get the best, hell, who we got? Let's get Chocolatito and Estrada on there, shit, we can get Keyshawn and them to open up. We can get Chocolatito and Estrada on the second joint. The third fight, we can get, who else, I would say, no, we get them right before Bud. We get them right before Bud because they're gonna bring a lot of contenders. We got the Nicaraguan fans. They all Hispanic fans. We got Estrada. He's definitely Viva la Mexico. So from that aspect, I think they could be co-main. Bud them the main. I say Keyshawn them the opener, and who else did I say? I meant somebody else. Stand Boots or somebody, some cold-blooded, but line it up. Make it worth it. You understand? Make it worth it. Star-studded. Make it star-studded. Don't be cheap. Come on now. Give them what they want because that's what UFC do. They stack them cards. Come on. We got to compete. You trying to compete, It used to be 40. Then it went to 35. Then it went to 30. Then it went to 25. Now it's at 20. I'm telling you, you got to keep up with the times. Candy Slim says, use Emin Williams sparring Spence. He's tall. So didn't you just say that shit to me last time, man? It don't matter. We going to beat the dead outside of him where he tall, slim, short, fat. It don't matter because we got it right here. You know what Midge say? Midge say, box. We already beat him in our sleep. We already know him. Jay Smith says, hey, Bernie, where the website for Budge merch so I can get some shirts, hats, etc. I don't know. I don't know if the website is up right now. I'm not familiar with the website. That's all I can say. Just I think it's www.tbudcrawford.com or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know. Hit Bud up, ask him, hit him up on the gram, say, Bud, I'm trying to get some merch. How can I do that? You know what I'm saying? I think he's a regular Instagram user. Okay. Chef Breed says, tell Bud, what contract, family? What contract? I'm not even going to get what contract. Is it a contract to be signed? It can't be because Dan Raphael just said it could be this day. It could be that day. On the contract, they got the date signed. When you sign the contract, you sign it for that date, fella. All right. Now go on, get your ass back in the closet. Get your silly ass back in the fucking closet. Don't come here with no stupid shit, okay? Don't come here with no stupid shit. Don't come here with no stupid shit. God damn. God damn. Tell Bud to sign the contract. We've been trying to sign the fucking contract for 5 fucking years. God damn. Tell your fella, like I say, tell that motherfucker he don't know how to sell a fucking fight, the non-talking motherfucker. Shit. The motherfucker couldn't even stand around. He should have gotten the ring when Bud beat Sean Porter. Pumped the damn fight. The motherfucker ran out. That's what Texas do. The motherfuckers run out. So leave me alone about Texas. Don't tell me shit about no Texas. Because that's how your champion perform. Throw that motherfucker in the trash. You can keep him. Shit. You can keep him. He don't acting like no goddamn champion. He ain't acting like no champ. They say you a people's champion. Do you act like you the people's champion? Fuck no. Hell no, he ain't acting like no damn people's champion. Bayfield Snell says, don't diss Crawford. Don't diss Crawford. It's all y'all don't have the balls to call in. That's clown shit. Oh, man, call in, talk. I love, you know what I'm saying? Make the damn fight. Why does Bud team keep saying the fight ain't happening? I ain't saying the fight ain't happening. Who said that? Now, see, there you go talking nonsense. Ain't nobody said the fight ain't happening. We got our fingers crossed that the fight gonna happen. But like I say, don't be putting out no false narrative. The fight, when they gonna fight? When is it gonna happen? I don't know. What's taking them so goddamn long? Stop saying that the fight could be this and the fight could be that. We just want to hear when the fight be made. I think y'all should demand the same thing. Mr. International says Bernie cooking on the weekdays now. I like to switch it up sometime. You know, I got Thirsty Thursdays. I got $2 Tuesdays. You know, come on now. I like to do a little bit different. Like, you know, when the spirit moves me, okay. What else is new? What else is new? What else is new in the world of boxing, man? What else is new in the world of boxing? World Combat Sports, appreciate you. What else? I had something else. I wanted to say, you know, talking about the emotional thing about boxing, you know, if you do your history, you know, it was a fighter named Benny Kid Peretti, was a great Cuban, I think 2-time world welterweight champion. He fought Emil Griffith. You know, Emil Griffith from the Virgin Islands was a, he was a, how do you call it? He was a homosexual, you know, and you know, especially back in the 60s, you know, that's very, very frowned upon. And, you know, in African culture, that's very frowned upon, you know. And, but Benny Kid would never let him go about that. You know, that burnt him up and it cost him his life. You know, Griffith beat him to death, literally. You know, he died that night, 1962, I think, 62. Hell, it might have been June, close, might around this time, I think it was. But anyway, you know, man, you know, even a fighter, you know, after he wins the championship of the world, you know, he cries. You know, like I say, it do so much for you. You know, it brings you up. You know, even Rocky, you've seen the movie. It's true to form. 1, 2, and 3, bring him out of nowhere. Oh my God! He said, if I can just show him that I just wasn't another bum from the neighborhood. Ooh wee! Oh my! You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Stanley Ketchum was a natural street brawler. You know, become middleweight champion of the world. You know, one of the greatest fighters that ever lived on record, so they say. Man, come on, I can go on and on. I can go on and on. Jack Johnson didn't even know how to read. Didn't even know how to read. Started doing battle royals at 16. You know what a battle royal is? They throw 8, 10, 12 black people in the ring, black fighters. Sometimes they had blindfold. Sometimes some of them had no arm. Sometimes some of them had one leg. They throw them all in there blindfolded, and the winner comes out. The last one standing is the winner. White folks used to watch them, and that's how they used to entertain themselves. You know, Joe Gans came up through that circuit, you know. Oh, man. So, like I said, you know, boxing is a walk of all life. You know, you had Ernest Hemingway that loved boxing. He was a reader. He was a writer. He was a thinker. Gene Tunney. Like I say, he was a college fella. Bone Crusher Smith. Not one of the most noteworthy heavyweight champions. You know, he's most known for not getting knocked out by Mike Tyson, but he was a college graduate. Okay. So, like, you know, boxing, man, you know, it done a lot for me, done a lot for everybody. It does a lot for you. You know, you become a junkie with that boxing. And fighters, you know, like I said, you know, they so emotional. This is what I wanted to say. With Rocky, you know, they're so emotional. He said, if you watch the, you know, when he was doing the interview, and they was talking stuff about him, and they turned the TV off, and he's leaving Adrian's house. Beautiful scene, beautiful. And they asked him. He said he walking home, and he stops. He said, you know that stuff they said on TV. You know how they said, how I said it didn't hurt. Well, it did. Oh. But we gotta mask our emotions. That's what the fighter gotta do. You know, he gotta mask them. When you get hit, you can't say ouch. You know, That's what ouch. You can't do that. You gotta hide your emotions. You know, you gotta have a poker face. You know, you gotta hide your emotions. And you know, so man, Jesus Christ. You know, so you know, fighters, they very emotional, very emotional fighters, you know. But I want to give a super shout out. You know, you're not alone. You know, you're not alone. You know, you much love and appreciate it. You know, I don't care, and I salute you. Well, if you get in there and fight, I love you. If you get in there and don't fight, well, you a scoundrel in my book. Okay, until you redeem yourself. A la Roberto Duran when he said no mas. You understand? He was a dog in the street to them fellas. They don't give a damn whether he was they get mad at me because I called Jesse Hart a bum. Well, he didn't throw no punches. Roberto Duran was a lineal champion, killer lightweight, had already beat Sugar Ray Leonard and everything else. But like I say, soon as that man tucked his tail, they turned on him, didn't they? They shamed him, and he had to redeem himself. And that's what it is. They say, so what have you done for me lately? That's what your woman say. What have you done for me lately? That's what Janet Jackson said. They say, when this one look good, the next one. You understand? Come on. All right. Okay. Fuck. He says Crawford versus Canelo, wishful thinking at 155, reaction limit 60. Nah. Canelo's done. I wouldn't even want Bud to take that fight because you know Canelo will be drained to make that weight. Canelo is too solid. He's like a fire hydrant. You know he can't make that weight. This is a good fight for Bud. You know, and sometimes you just got to make your weight. You know, Roy Jones never had that guy to fight. You know, he was never that lucky to get an arch rival. You know, like that. Tarver really wasn't an arch rival. You know, he didn't have that. You know, really to carry. To stand and hold a stick against Roy Jones to make it a super fight, you know. Sometimes you just don't have that, you know. And I don't know whether we're gonna get this fight or not. Thank the Lord that we is, you know. Both of them should be grateful for each other. Like I say, to have a super fight, to have an Ali to a Frazier, you know, to have a Willie Pep to a Sadler, you know, to have a Jake LaMotta to a Ray Robinson, you know, to have a Smack Schmeling to a Joe Louis. You know, to have a Jim Jeffries to a Jack Johnson, you know, to have a Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, different thing. You know what I'm trying to go with this thing, you know, a Felix Trinidad to an Oscar De La Hoya Oscar De La Hoya, but they didn't give him enough credit. That boy fought a murderer's row of welterweights. Oh, my, give him credit. The Golden Boy. Great name for him. Not only he did shine, not only because he won the gold medal, but the man was golden. He got in there and let his hands go. Mayweather was mad at him, but you couldn't be. He sold himself. He was smiling. He did whatever he did what he's supposed to do in and out the ring. He got in there and beat the hell out them boys. He got in there and beat the hell out them boys. So shout out to him, you know. And Mayweather, he did his thing, you know, at a certain time. But like I say, you got to put some respect on that fella's name. Okay. Hold on. Mike Montoya says the most sensitive athletes are basketball players. Okay. I don't know. Mike Montoya says, you need to fight Jake Paul, Bernie. Well, that's a big guy. That's a heck of a guy. And like I said, you know, if he trying to kick your ass, ain't none of them easy, especially when they trying to win. Now, that man probably 200 pounds. Now, I ain't nothing but walking around by 140. I know you just being funny, but like I say, they got weight class for a reason. You understand? And sometimes hard work beats talent and different things of that nature. You know, Rocky Marciano wasn't the most talented guy, but, you know, go watch that documentary. You say, it's a bad thing when you got a fella like Rocky coming at you and you're getting tired. You understand? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. And you getting tired? Oh, man. Come on. Big Texas, what he say? Tank had the WBA super. Big Texas says Tank had the WBA super at 130 and the IBF. I hate to inform you, fella, but you don't keep up with boxing enough. That's not true. If I've done a history on this before in a couple shows back, maybe 2 years ago. This shit just came up on fucking the Boxing Voice or something. I don't know. But Tank Pedraza was the champion when Tank beat him, knocked him out in the 8th round. Pedraza was the IBF champion. He wasn't no interim, regular, super. The WBA championship was by Gisrael Corrales. He got stopped by Machado. Machado got stopped by Alvarado, or one of them got, however they switched it up. But that's where the WBA championship went. Tank didn't beat not one of those guys. He didn't beat Alvarado. He didn't beat Gutierrez, the championship now. He didn't beat Machado. He didn't beat Gisrael Corrales. He never, ever even got in the ring with them guys. If you do the history on it, they said they stripped, they lowered the championship because the champion didn't make weight. Now, again, that's I say this don't make no sense. If you fella, Miss International, or whoever he is, or Texas, or whoever, this is what I want you to understand. See, this is a boxing fan, so you got to understand. If you was fighting for the championship, and I'm the champion, I miss weight. You finna fight for the championship. You signed up for the super championship, not the regular, not the interim, not the bubblegum championship. You signed up for the super championship. Now, I'm the super champion. You signed to fight me. I don't make weight. You made weight for the super championship. Now you go ahead and beat me. And then they tell you the interim champion? That don't make no sense. That can't be. I don't give a fuck what they said. In my mind, he was the champion. Like I say, that beat the man that beat the man. So don't come with me with bullshit. You don't know who the fucking WBA champion was. Just because they said that shit don't make it true. Just because they said that stupid shit don't make it true. Mayweather's bought him the championship to say he had that title, but did he win it in the ring? No. He won it in the boardroom. He won it in the pocketbooks. Now, did he knock out Pedraza for the IBF championship? Yes, he did. But did he ever win the WBA lightweight or WBA 30-pound championship? No, he did not. Now, like he said, I'm through with this guy. Okay. You don't be playing. What? Bro, what? I don't know what he say. What he say? Hold on. He says, the real Mario TV, bro, you don't be playing. Do your homework. You do your homework. Talk to me then. What he say? Danny, Mr. De Niro says, why Bud didn't try to get the belt from Ugas? Why Bud didn't try to get the belt from Ugas? Man, stop. Don't say no dumbass shit. Leave me alone with that stupid ass shit. Just why Ugas didn't want to fight Bud for the belt. That's the whole fucking question. Because them motherfuckers over there had and they wanted for Earl Spence. That's why. And even then, they wasn't going. Ugas, did he say that? Like I said, when he won the championship, what did he say? What he was going to do? They was going to throw his ass over the fucking fight standing on us. Did he say, let me fight Crawford? He didn't say, let me go ahead. I know I'm in the works for Spence, but fuck Spence. Let me see if I can make a fight with Crawford. I beat him in the amateurs. Maybe I can beat him for the pro championship. He didn't say that shit. Why you ain't ask him that? You ain't thinking of that situation. You putting it all on Crawford. Put it on them. You see what every time you heard what Bud said. Bob, make it happen. Come on. Make it happen. Fuck. All right. The real Marlo TV says, fuck them bills, nigga. Tell Bud sign that shit so we can see him get slaughtered. Well, if it was something to be signed, then I'm sure he'd sign it. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, your fighter didn't want no confrontation at all. You over here fighting tougher than him. Sad. That's supposed to be your champion. Tougher than him. You tougher than him. Fuck. Me and you should fight on the undercard for publicity rights. I'll beat your ass. Since you talking stupid, I'll beat your ass. Why don't you sign the fucking contract? Send me the ad. Send me to where I can send you a fucking contract, and I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Everybody want to see me fight anyway. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Real Marlo TV, get you some fucking ratings. Get you some views. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Tell me where I send the fucking contract at. Motherfucker, I'll fight you for everything that they got out there. Whatever they put up. I wouldn't give a fuck if it's a cheese sandwich. I'll beat your ass for that. Don't call in. Don't be asking me no dumbass questions, saying no stupid ass shit in here no more. You hear me? Eddie Sports Money says, first you want Spence to call out Bud after the Ugas fight. I didn't say that shit. That's what goofy motherfuckers wanted them to do. That was done. Now Spence need to be at the fight. Come on, man. Stop the BS. You sad and pathetic too. You sad and pathetic too. Ain't we trying to sell the fight, you dumb motherfucker? Ain't we trying to sell the fight, you dumb motherfucker? So the more they're filmed together, wouldn't that produce more anticipation for the fight, you dumb motherfucker? That's why I want them to be at the goddamn fight, you silly motherfucker. So they could cause more publicity for the fucking fight. Did you hear me, you dumb motherfucker? Now leave me alone. Now leave me alone, you stupid motherfucker. Now leave me alone. Say something that makes sense. Okay, Mr. Snapper, I don't knock EJ fans, but he gonna see some smoke from Bud. Oh, come on. Come on. They delusional over there in Texas. They're delusional over in Texas. And then this is what I was talking about. This is what I want to say, since we talking about that. They got to talking about me saying about the man talking personal about Harold Spence, me saying personal stuff. Well, that was a true fact. Now, it'd have been a low blow had the man been in counseling or something, had the man been trying to get help, but the man say he ain't got no damn problem. There go my background. He ain't got no problem. The man ain't got no problem. So, all you motherfuckers, all y'all do is enable Earl Spence. All y'all do is enable Spence. Y'all don't have no accountability on this man. Y'all don't have no accountability. Y'all so trash. Earl Spence fans is trash. They really don't love Earl Spence. They just hate Bud Crawford. That's what I think. Like I say, make show up for the publicity. Goddamn. Make the goddamn fight. Boring motherfucker. That motherfucker ain't worth nothing. That man don't have not an entertaining bone in his body unless he drunk. So like I said, for them saying that I was talking personal, he didn't have no struggle with drinking. So he said, he didn't say that. He wasn't in no counseling. He wasn't in no intervention or nothing. Damn. And like I said, he ain't the only boxer that got faded. They do that. Boxers get faded. What? Athletes get faded. That's what they do. They just like everybody else. They get fat. They get faded. They get in trouble. They do they do everything just like everybody else. They just can fight or put a ball through a hoop or kick a fucking soccer ball 10,000 yards in the fucking goal, or throw a football fucking down the football field, or catch it with one hand behind his back. He's still a person. The motherfucker still bleed too, cry, shit, and everything else. Fuck. God damn. I just making light of it. Now, my champ don't do that. So if I'm picking a fighter, like I say, I'm picking the fighter that take his craft more serious. That's all I'm saying. I'm just bringing his shortcomings to light. All right. Bud eat candy. What else you want to put out there on him? All right. He eat candy. Shame him on that. The man can't stay away from candy. Ooh-wee. Now put that in you. Run with that. Town business, stand up. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. At least y'all showed up because Errol Spence didn't want to show up. That motherfucker didn't want to show up. That motherfucker didn't want to show up. What like I say, you think Bubba's gonna let him pass him? Not at all. He ain't got to say nothing bad to him, but he wasn't gonna let him pass him. Just like he didn't let Brooke pass him. He said Brooke was talking shit. He wasn't gonna let him pass him. And then what he did to Brooke, beat him to death. Oh shoot! I got a baby girl in here on my chat. Baby Bug says, "Oh, now you know who she is." Hi, Uncle Bernie. It's me, Baby Bug. Just wanted to say hi. I'm tuned in. Wish I could have saw you at the National in Kansas City. I beat everybody and stopped my opponent in the championship bout. Congratulations, honey. I seen you. I seen your story on there. Hitting the speed bag from maybe 5-6 years old. Now you're 12 years old, doing tremendous things in boxing. I'm so happy for you. I didn't get a chance to make it to the Nationals in Kansas City. I was working and I had to miss that tournament. Showed up with a wish to see you, but like I said, you leading the way, baby girl. I'm looking you to be the Olympian when boxing come back. I'm looking for you to lead the way. You got some good role models. Like I say, you got Michaela Mayer, stand-up champion, was Olympian, Ring Magazine champion. Even Baumgartner, went across the pond and, won the championship. You got Clarissa Shields, gold medalist. We just had the hole at the Hall of Fame You know, all the women. You had Christy Martin, you know, pay-per-view star, Layla Ali. You know, women boxing been around for a long time. And so you know, you following in good footsteps, you're going to make your path. If you could, I would ask you to do some research on women boxing. You know, I was just with my boy Reg, you know, like I say, you know, he down. And so, you know, we got nothing else to do. He's a book collector just like me. And, you know, I went over there and I was looking through his books. And like I say, they had a women boxing picture in there from England in 1934. Women boxing way back in 1934. I can't remember her name, but Red, if you get a chance, if you're watching the show, if you get a chance, come back in, send me the girl's name. She was a black lady in the 70s. She was the featherweight champ. The WBC in a dignified move, in a classy move. They gave her a championship belt. They wasn't handing out championship belts back in the 70s to women. They awarded her with a championship belt, and I thought that was honorable on their point. I can't remember her name. Red gonna come in. I will have next show. I will have more information. Actually, I'm gonna have her whole joint. I'm gonna bring up most stuff on women boxing. Next time I'm gonna do my research, Mo, and I'm gonna have you some women champions and different things of that nature coming up. So, Baby Bug, I appreciate you. Shout out to you, your father doing a tremendous job with you. Just keep doing what you're doing, Mama. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, Baby Bug says, I was wondering if you're going to the at the hell no. I got a passport, Mama, but I can't get out there. No, ma'am. September 10, that was my pro debut too. Would be nice, but no, I ain't gonna make it. Ray Sanders, what he talking about? It ain't too many of us. TJ Hall says, Boogeyman, but that's what they should do. That's what they should call him. Be calling the Grim Reaper. Put the motherfucking put the cloak on him. Get the angel of death. Shit, man, goddamn. They keep talking about Boots. Like I say, now I like Boots and I give him a lot of credit. But when they say who we want to fight, he talk about Earl Spence. Easier pickings. You understand? Easier pickings. Like I say, you know, back in the turn of the century when black fighters couldn't get no fights, they dismissed them because the whites was easy. Jack Johnson, that's what they said. They switched it. He already went through all them tough fighters: Sam Langford, Sam McVeigh, Joe Jeanette, Harry Wills, all them guys. After he won a championship, I'm gonna pick up them white boys. I'm gonna make me some good money for less risk. That's how you do it. When you make it to the top, you don't do the hard work. The hard work done getting to the top. Now it's easy road. That's when the easy road came. But y'all got it all backwards. The man don't know how to publicize the fight. The man don't know how to go about too much of nothing. They talk about my team, his team terrible. Who the fuck is this publicist? Goddamn. Go look in the annals of boxing. Like I say, then the man went on fucking Bum of the Month tour. Okay, I got my boy Red in the house. Appreciate you, Red.
What's up, bro?
Go ahead, Red. Talk to me, baby.
It's her name Marion Tremar, 1979 WBC lightweight champ.
Marion Tremar. You heard the man. Marion Tremar. You said Marion?
Marion Tremar.
Miriam
Tremar. You can Google it. Like
Miriam Tremar. Baby Bug, go ahead and Google Miriam Tremar. Go look at your what we call your foremothers or something like that. You understand? Yeah. Your ancestors. You feel me? Okay. Yeah. In boxing, go ahead and Google them. Miriam, go ahead one more time, Red.
Miriam Tremar.
Tremar.
She got Jamaican heritage, so she got or Haitian or something like that.
Yes, Jamaican or Haitian heritage.
Something like that. I can't call it, but yeah, I just want to make a little, all these goofy ass dudes in the chat.
Go ahead.
Talking all this greasy stuff. Y'all so sold and y'all so confident about Errol Spence. I'm willing to bet y'all. We can go 10 bands, we can go 20 bands. If y'all really confident in y'all guy, let's put some money up on it then. And this is Coach Red talking right here. Coach Red, Team Crawford. So any of y'all goofies, we could bet your channel. If Spence lose, y'all take them bum ass channels down y'all got. Any of that. So y'all want to do that? I'm Red is good on Instagram. I ain't hard to find. I'll be in Dallas. I'll be healed up. I had arthroscopic surgery on my ankle. So I'll be back healed up by the time this shit pop off, and I'll be in Dallas. So
I'll be right on the tour wherever the hell we go. So if y'all see me, pull up on me, holla at me.
And you know we got it.
It's real simple. And you talk, and niggas talking about, oh, Bernie, you too little. I'm 230 pounds. So if Bernie too little for y'all, then I'm big enough for y'all. So put your money where your mouth is. We can club up. I ain't on no street shit. I didn't have my boxing career and all that. It's over, whatever. I'm a better coach than I was a fighter.
That's right.
I ain't trying to act like I'm some crazy this or that. But our pride is on the line here, and y'all talking greasy. So hit me up. I'm in the chat. Red is good. Red is good on Instagram. Red is good on Twitter. Real simple. Hit me up. We can rap about it. It ain't even gotta be nothing crazy. We can bet y'all channels. Whoever lose, y'all get rid of y'all bum ass channels because y'all trolls. Y'all ain't giving no facts. Nothing of the sort. So get at me, get at Bernie, whatever y'all want to do. We get tag team champions, Royal Rumble, however y'all want to do it.
That's right. That's right.
Real simple. And I'm done talking about it. Y'all have a blessed night, Bernie. I'll see you tomorrow.
Appreciate you, Red. Appreciate you, Red. I want Texas's money. I want Texas's money. I want Texas's money. You understand? I want Texas money. I want Texas money. So, like I say, if your mouth is big as if your money is big as your mouth is, and it's as big as your state claimed to be, let's go put it up. What he said, you heard the man. 10-20. We starting the opening bid at 10-20, and we ain't talking about dollars. We talking about thou wows. You understand? Y'all ain't talking about no shit like that. Y'all won't put up that kind of money because you ain't got none. Okay, what we got? Mike Jones, what he say? Mike Jones saying that fan in Texas was scrapped, but I don't understand what he said. Slim Shady, Coach Bernie, Coach and Bernie make the collab happen. Mike, what he say? The Reverend and the Deacon in this boxing game. The Reverend and the Deacon, come on. Ain't nobody messing with me and Red on this boxing. Ain't nobody messing with us on this boxing, man. ODC Lock TV says, if Spence was in Omaha, Bud pulling up. Ain't no question. I'm gonna come and harass him. I would have found it. I would have hunted him down. What is he talking about? You can't get no pass over here, sir. And anybody claiming Earl Spence will get toe up in this town. You gotta see me. Like they say, check in. You gonna have to check in. Mike Jones said it takes Bud 3 months to sign a contract. It takes Bud 3 months to sign a contract. Damn, I don't even know why I hit that stupid ass shit. I ain't even gonna say none of that dumb ass shit. Mac World, appreciate you. I ain't gonna spawn that dumb ass shit. Mr. Got You Too says, one love to you, Bernie. Nablasha, stand up. And Bud is the pull-up king. Team BNB, you know it. You know, we ain't got what is said, what is known ain't got to be explained. James Will says, we want 50-50 no other way, and we don't want to negotiate nothing at this point. Nice. Okay, so what else is new in boxing? Stuff. We still talking stuff about Keyshawn. Well, ain't fighting another flat-footed fight. Frank Martin flat-footed. Keyshawn gonna dance around on him. Come on, where was Frank Martin at? Nowhere. Where was we at? We was at the medal stand. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Where was Frank Martin at? Frank Martin went at the medal. We was at the medal stand. We was at the medal stand. I want you to put that in your pipe. We was at the medal stand. You understand? Mike, what they say? They ain't been in years. We was in there. Just show up. Just make it, please. Can you just make it to the goddamn game? All right. Okay, where we at, man? Where I'm at? Man, I'm in an hour and a half. It's 11:30. Jesus, we in an hour and 18 minutes. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Hold on. Al Money says 231 Muskogee. We in the building right now. Is that Michigan? Because my fella Arlene, man, that's one of my top fighters right now, man. I'm loving Arlene right now. I'm really a big fan of his right now. Shout out to M-Town. You understand? Michigan. What's that? That's GM State. And I'm a Chevy boy. Ooh-wee. What'd he say? Big Bird says, North Side's people, come on, stand up. Boy, we gonna be. All right. Mr. Darren says, why y'all was looking for EJ to pull up and talk? Was that going to help Bud sign his name? I I don't know, but it probably could have put a couple more zeros behind their paychecks. I don't know. Maybe could have got the fight signed a little bit quicker because the public more demanding. You understand? So, I don't know. I wouldn't say. But again, we trying to sell the fight. Do you want to see the fight or not, fella? Come on now. Do you want to see the fight or not? That is the question. Or do y'all not? Y'all want to keep him in an incubator? Y'all want to keep the man in an incubator, sing rockabye baby to him, lullabies to him? Shit. Y'all want to protect him? Goddamn. You can't put no bars and windows up around the motherfucker. He gonna have to face us. That's it. Every man has to die. Shit. It's part of life. Shit. And when he gonna be down the drain goes Earl Spence. Fuck. Down the drain, you gonna hear no more from him. He ain't gonna do shit else. After that, he gonna be another Donald Curry. He going down the drain. Like I said, after that, he ain't gonna do shit else. After Bud get through with him, he ain't gonna do shit else. Jay Cooley, what you talking about, man? What you got to say? You got some shit to say, man? I talk that shit, boy. Oh shit. You can't prove that. And that ain't true. And I'll fight you. Mike Jones. When you want to sign up, you want some work too? Shit, fucks. You want me to send you a contract too? I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Pillar the post, motherfucker. It's since y'all doing all that talking. Come on, I ain't talking about no street shit. You want to put some gloves on? Because you got a big mouth, you talking a lot of shit? Well, put your money where your mouth is, punk. I'm calling everybody out today. Everybody can get it. I want to whoop some ass. I've been slinging that asphalt like John Henry. The muscles getting strong. I'm coming in at a slim 139 and a quarter. You understand? And you do what you want. I got somebody calling chat from South Carolina, all the way from South Carolina. You reached the Brain of the Boxer show. Go ahead.
Hey, yo, Barney, what's happening?
Go ahead. Give me a sec.
I want to ask a question. What do you think that show you, what fight that Spence had, show you that Crawford would be his ass?
Every fucking fight he had, man. Every fight he had, man. What you mean, bro? Every fight he had.
I think it's the what's the dude from London?
Brooke? Brooke?
From London.
Brooke.
He went out there when he got his first belt.
Yes, Carol Brooke, man. Come on now. You don't know the fighters' names? Come on.
I can't remember. But I said, yo, Brooks put a whooping on his ass.
Yeah, he did. He in that fight. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was listening because I said, yo, the way Terrence fight. Terrence hands, and like I watched boxing for a long time.
Okay.
Terrence got skills that a lot of dudes don't have.
Okay.
And I said, yo, Terrence gonna fuck that boy up.
Again, you asked me, you said, see, like you said, what makes me think, again, Buff can fight very well on the inside. He's just as strong, if not stronger than Earl Spence. He has a great jab too. Earl Spence got a great jab. Again, it's already known he can fight left or right. We can fight on our toes. We can move. It's so many different things that we can say. Like I say, this makes him pound for pound, which put him at a status where he's at, And I think he's going to be the favorite over Earl Spence. Now, Earl Spence is a formidable fighter. He's a comfort freight train of a fighter. But, again, skills pay the bills. And I think we got different dimensions we can pull out to win the fight.
Let me tell you something. I came out in the time when Tyson was fighting, right?
Uh-huh.
And when Tyson was fighting, Tyson had a skill that he could get in there. He could have ducked and weave, and he hit real hard. But when it came to a point where you started fighting technical boxers that could actually, like Lennox Lewis,
yeah,
I don't think you could have beat Lennox Lewis back in that time.
Who you said you don't think who would have beat Lennox Lewis?
Tyson.
Oh, okay.
Like the way he fought.
Yeah.
Lennox Lewis was a boxer.
Yeah.
Jab with everything.
Yeah. Lennox Lewis didn't have no chin, and Tyson would have caught up with him. So I beg to agree. I disagree. I disagree.
I mean, when Lennox Lewis, a person got that kind of power, he'll back up.
But just as he got caught with Oliver McCall, and just as he got caught with Hasim Rahman, and who were both like I say, they was good fighters, but they wasn't killers like Tyson. He got knocked out. So I understand what you're saying, though. I appreciate you.
But those are dudes he thought he could have walked through. He thought he could have walked through those dudes.
At the same time, yeah, I understand.
Like Tyson, Tyson knocking everything out.
Yeah.
So he would have stayed back, out that jab, and try to keep away from the big punches.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
And like I said, with Spence, everybody stay in front of Spence.
Yeah.
If people want the fights, everybody staying right in front of him.
Yes. Right. So we gonna beat him to death. We gonna put him on a hibachi list. We gonna slice him and dice him. Appreciate you. Okay. VG, so like I said, he says Bud bulking up. Again, y'all will believe anything to say anything. Bud already been telling people that he's just as strong as Spence for a long time. Bulking up. I mean, I like the way Blue Love broke it down when he said, Bud just filling into his weight class. And I think that's probably what it is. He's coming up from a smaller weight class, 130. He was a slim, he's a lanky guy, 5'9", 140 pounds. He was coming, slim guy. Bud's a slim guy. I just seen him in the gym day, and I remarked how small he was, but very a strong guy, physically strong guy. So, to say that Bud is broken, stop listening to that nonsense. Blue blood in them sports, they only saying stuff just to get you to click. They ain't talking about nothing. 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 All right. He became into the Texas Road Runner. Nice. Cold-blooded. Okay, now listen to this. I already kept enough noise up for today. And like I say, I'm flabbergasted. We didn't win an hour and 26 minutes on the show. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Black Ham TV, Al Money. Hey, appreciate you. Jimmy Boxing, Jay Cooley. I don't care. All my haters, everybody that love me, support us. It's cool. It's all love. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. I didn't have no more for the day. Like I say, I can go on and on for boxing, but I got to get up and go to work in the morning. I got to punch that clock, man. And, like I say, what I have 6 jobs, I got 6 more to do tomorrow, baby. So I need my rest. I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everybody again. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share button. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. And I'm gone. I say, and I'm gone.